take your last look at civilization before you head up into the mountains. Destination, the Fortuna Trails Casa. This will be your home for the next week while you search for your ultimate trail ride.
Crying, I was tossing and turning, head hot and burning, but you wrecked my world with your careless words, no denying. No more sleepless nights, no more lonely days, no more living in a purple haze. Now I'm getting stronger.
We are now only about a kilometre from the Casa. This is a trail that leads to our small MX practice track, where we assess visiting riders so we can best choose which of the 13 local MX tracks they will enjoy to ride.
Losers and weepers. So you found the love, then you lost it all.
Man, it's like another world up here. The scenery is spectacular. It's totally surreal. This is Los Rincon Silvestres, which translated means Valley of the Wind. Over there in the distance is what the trail guides call the Z Trail. It's a gnarly trail that's not for the faint-hearted. There are literally hundreds of trails to suit all abilities of riding in these mountains, which encompasses the Sierra de la Pila National Park. The climate here is kind, with approximately 280 days of sunshine every year, although August is usually blazingly hot and more suitable for holidaying rather than sporting activities. Welcome to the Fortuna Trails Casa, your home and base while you pursue your favourite sporting activity. The accommodation is of excellent standard and is set up to take 6 to 8 friends. We are currently fitting our further accommodation in a bunkhouse adjacent. The Casa is self-catering, and a Fortuna Trails representative will show you the local amenities less than 15 minutes away in Fortuna, where there's a large supermarket called Massi Mas, where both food and alcohol is very, very cheap. There are also the usual bars, cafes and a chemist there. If you get fed up with feeding yourself, there's a hotel with a good restaurant in the nearby village of La Garrapacha, where you can get a 3-course meal and all the alcohol you can drink for only €10 a head. You can walk to this from the Casa along the mountain path. It takes about 10 minutes. Using your mobile phone here can be a bit of a challenge. We often have to take a short walk up the mountain path to get a signal. We call the derelict olive farmer's house about 50 metres away the phone box.
Finders and keepers, losers and weepers. So you found the love, then you lost it all in the process. No more sleepless nights, no more lonely days, no more living in a purple haze. Now I'm getting stronger.
Adjacent to the Casa is our compound and garage workshop. This is home to our MTBs and motos, and pro riders bringing their own ride can leave them locked securely away in here during their stay.
No more sleepless nights, no more lonely days, no more living in a purple haze. Now I'm getting stronger. Yeah, I can move a mountain. I can move a mountain. I'm feeling so strong. I can move a mountain. Yeah, I can move a mountain. I'm feeling so strong. I can move a mountain. Yeah, I can move a mountain. I can take a mountain. I can move a mountain. Yeah, I can move a mountain. Love 'em and leave 'em, squeeze 'em and tease 'em. Then you broke the rules with a heart so cruel you weren't fooling. Finders and keepers.
This is a mountain path that leads from the Casa up into the Sierra de la Pila, the mountain range, and all the various trails. It's also the path that you walk along when you're going to the hotel.
No more sleepless nights, no more lonely days, no more living in a purple haze. Now I'm getting stronger. I can move a mountain. I can move a mountain.
That's the phone box, as we call it. You can see there the old crofter's cottage. And looking back down the mountain to Fortuna Trails Casa. And across on the other mountain, the other side, is the Z Trail. The road leading up to the Casa is a first gear road, especially for the little hire cars. It's quite steep. At Fortuna Trails, we've got our own good-sized swimming pool, complete with Daisy the dolphin, and a jacuzzi seating area with a drinks table. Meet Daisy the dolphin. The pool's another excellent way of keeping fit, obviously.
Then you broke the rules with a heart so cruel you weren't fooling. Finders and keepers.
It's also an excellent way to relax after a day of hitting the trails.
So you found the love, then you lost it all in the process. No more sleepless nights, no more.
That's our truck that we use to go to the MX tracks. And as I say, there's 13 in the area for the moto riders, including Alhama de Murcia, the MX GP track. And then we've got the European GP track over at Crevillente. That's only about 50 minutes away as well. There's a really good, fine selection of MX tracks in the area. For the MTB enthusiast and for the hikers, it's excellent, the trails that surround the Casa. It's a great base really for whichever your sport of choice. It's only 40 minutes from the airport really to the Casa. Hi, I'm Linny from Fortuna Trails. I hope you've enjoyed our short video showing what's available here in the Sierra de la Pila near Fortuna in Spain. Whether your sport or hobby is cycling, mountain biking, walking, climbing or anything moto, we have a holiday or training package individually suited to you, and it's affordable for even the most modest budget. It's a holiday you will never forget. For full details, visit my Facebook page, Linny Meakins, that's LINNYMEAKINS, and click on either Fortuna Moto or Fortuna Trails. There's full details on there, what's available. Thanks very much for your interest, and we look forward to seeing you here soon. Cheers.